Washington State, such time as he may.
Joe from Washington is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm very pleased to rise in support of the Mountain to Sound Greenway National Heritage Area designation. This is a project that has been completely collaborative throughout the region, and I think it's a great example of how to get things done. It was various government officials working with the private sector, all with the same goal, and that is to preserve open spaces in the Puget Sound area. And this is a very difficult thing to do. We are growing rapidly. Businesses are popping up all over the place, and that's great. But the other thing about the Pacific Northwest that everybody loves is the ability to get outdoors, to fish and hunt and hike and basically enjoy the beauty of the Pacific Northwest. And this group came together to make sure that we can preserve that even in the face of such massive growth. And it wasn't done by government fiat. It was done by working together with private landowners, with tribes, with all of the interested stakeholders to say, we have a mutual interest in preserving open spaces for the better enjoyment of all of us in our community. And that is how the Mountain to Sound Greenway was born. And this is an incredibly successful collaborative effort. I'm pleased to have the federal government put its stamp on it as a national heritage area. It definitely deserves that. It will help the process moving forward as they continue to make sure that they preserve these open spaces for the enjoyment of all people in the Puget Sound region. I also want to particularly thank Congressman Reichert for his leadership on this issue. He's been working on it for a number of years, and it has been a true bipartisan effort. And people ask me all the time, basically, don't you guys work together on anything? Referring to Democrats and Republicans in general, not to Dave and I specifically. And I've been pleased to work with Dave for, I guess, it's been 14 years now that he's been in Congress. I worked with him before when he was the King County Sheriff. But it's been a great working relationship. Whenever people ask me that question, I'm very pleased to know that right next door I've got Congressman Reichert, and I say, well, Dave and I work on a whole bunch of different things. And we have over the years, and this is certainly one of the most important in his final year in Congress. I think it's very appropriate that we get this to the finish line, pass it into law, get it signed by the president. And again, this is a fine example of what we can do when we work together, with all interested parties coming together for mutual benefit. Maintaining open spaces in the Puget Sound region is incredibly important, not easy. This project is a reflection of how you can get that done, and I'm pleased to support this legislation. And again, I want to thank Congressman Reichert for his leadership and for his partnership. It's great working together with him on this and other issues in the interest of our community in the Puget Sound region. With that, I yield back my time.
Joe reserves. Joe from Utah.
I wish to yield myself